Hi guys, Cheryl Rich back at you. Hip Hop Talk Radio, CRN Digital Talk Radio, crntalk.com, 1-800-336-2225. So we have Asher here, undergrad thesis. Sister Asia, who is stumped with some of the most powerful names in the hip hop industry. And we have high hopes. Oh, wow, speaker. At the age of how old, Hopes, were you speaking? And how old?
10 years old.
10 years old, and making a lot of money doing it. And so here we are all together, and all from different backgrounds, all with the same belief that this language is so powerful that we all must listen. We must gain an understanding of what's really going on with it. So on that note, I would love to say, Asher, you and your undergrad thesis, and you talk about the UN situation with the hip hop music. Talk a little bit about that. The UN, guys. Hi, Hopes and Asher.
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, I'd like to ask Hopes because he was actually there. But a few years ago, I had the opportunity to do an after-school hip-hop program in New Mexico.
Oh, wait a minute, because a caller just came and I don't want to stop you. I want to hear that. Can we bring the caller in really quick?
For sure.
Hi, we've got Brenda from Long Beach. Brenda, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Thank you for sharing your voice on your platform. It's a movement. Tell us a little bit about you, and thank you for calling.
Yes, I'm a little, I guess, off the beaten path. I'm a 57-year-old Caucasian lady that loves hip-hop, that has slow throw rhythm of hip-hop, and I love to get on stage. I just think hip-hop has had a bad name because of people in the industry that are just trying to make all the money and not really give back to the kids.
Wow, let me get that right again. A 57-year-old Caucasian woman?
Yes, ma'am.
And what do you do with hip-hop, my sister?
I've done children's stories. I've done, nursery rhymes. I've done gospel poems. And I have done a poem. I did a poem about when President Obama got in the office about an inaugural ball.
So wait a minute now. You actually write and you spit hip-hop?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, could you do a little something for us, please?
Yes, well, I have one piece that's called Keeping It Real.
Okay.
Hold on, Miss Brenda. We want to introduce you right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a world premiere. MC Brenda from Long Beach coming to take the microphone. Make some noise. Beep it home.
Brenda, send it.
This is called Keeping It Real. Don't try to fix me into your box. I'm not Snow White, and I'm not Goldilocks. I love hip-hop, rock, and country, too. Reggae and gospel, and I love the blues. I may not be who you want me to be, but I'm keeping it real. I'm going to be me. You tell me I ought to act my age. You think I'm too hip-hop on the stage. Hip-hop puts flow to my verse. Can't stop now, can't put it in reverse. You can step off if you don't like my style, or you might change your mind after a while. I got to write what I live and feel. As I told you before, just keeping it real.
Inject them with the true serum. Permission is to give them the third eye vision.
Whoa! Brenda.
I love that. I'm 54, Brenda. This is Sista Asia, and I salute you, Ma. I love it. We got to get you on the True Serum show.
Well, if you got 54, can I tell you one more? When I turned 50, it's real short.
Please.
Okay, it's called Over the Hill, the remix. Turning 50.
It gets
You try to tell me I'm over the hill. Better start slowing down, starting at making my will. Don't take off running, you just might slip. Be careful, don't fall, you'll break a hip. You're turning 50, it's downhill all the way. That's what you think. That's what you say. Write everything down, then you don't have to worry. Then you can remember to tell the rest of the story. Go to bed early, get plenty of sleep, so your joints don't ache and your bones don't creak. Okay, enough. You said what you will, but I'm still on my way up the hill. On the outside, I might look like old flesh. On the inside, I'm young and crisp and fresh.
Wow.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Big shout out to Brenda in Long Beach.
Brenda, Long Beach. All I gotta say is, whoa, 57-year-old and 57 years young, no doubt about it. My sister, you are an example of the power of this language, hip hop. Can we come in, Brenda? We thank you from. I gotta meet you and know who you are, because I'm sure you've got some other things to say.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Hey, just make sure you leave your information, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much, Brenda. And
Wow.
if anyone else out there has the courage, the tenacity to call in and spit a rhyme, you make sure it's as good as Brenda's.
Brenda, wow. Thank you so much. Asher, please let me bring you back in and talk to us about what you were about to say. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Asher. We love this. Wow.
I was just going to make a comment about what I had learned about the Temple of Hip Hop, KRS-One, with the declaration, the Hip Hop Declaration of Peace, which was endorsed by a lot of the godfathers and godmothers of hip hop culture, and just learning about them going to the UN to basically sanction hip hop as a culture, as basically as an international movement within the United States or within whatever country you're a part of. If you associate yourself as a hip hopper, you are thus connected to a larger international movement. But Mr. High Hopes actually had the opportunity to go to the UN when that whole thing happened. So I really think we should ask him to tell us about that
Most
experience.
definitely.
Yes, it's a classic example of the power of organization. KRS-One, a hip-hop artist who first came out in the 80s. Many people might know some of his songs, The Bridge is Over, The Bridge is Over. Bitty bye bye. You know, different songs like Criminal Minded was his first album. But his name stands for Knowledge Rules Supremely Over Nearly Everything. And he went to the UN and got them to adopt a document called the Hip Hop Declaration of Peace, a 17-point document that outlines the principles behind the culture of hip hop and lays a foundation for productive living, and organized all the people who have a say so. And they went to the UN and said, this is our culture, we're taking charge of it, and we want to get this document out there. So please Google the Hip Hop Declaration of Peace and call in and spit something nice like Brenda did. 800-336-2225.
This language was meant to empower and never meant to destroy. Wow, thank you. Hip Hop Talk Radio, CRN Digital Talk Radio.